Hi everyone, welcome to week 1 of biotechnology. This week is really going to be getting you familiar with the course, how it's going to be laid out when we have new content, and how you can meet the course expectations and requirements. For content this week, we're going to be learning about genetics and how our genes are expressed to create proteins. This is going to be really important in our understanding of how new technologies are developed and why it's important to understand how things work in order to develop those new technologies. We have 4 essential questions this week. How does DNA provide instructions for all of our cells' activities? How do mutations in DNA affect us at an organismal level? What role do proteins play in our body? And finally, how does DNA affect protein structure and function? We're going to have 2 live sessions this week, but you only need to sign up for one of them. They're going to be identical. And it is going to be called Gene Expression and Phenotype. And we're going to be looking at how DNA becomes RNA and then proteins, and how that's going to lead to different phenotypes or different presentations. So we're going to be looking at, both normal genes that create a normal person's body with normal function, and we're also going to be looking at a diseased phenotype and the production of proteins and how that abnormality can also cause a disease. If you're unable to attend the live session, just look at the live session page. There are instructions for an alternate assignment. A couple key activities that you're going to be participating in this week. We'll have a discussion on the use of human cells for profit and how we make decisions on how cells can be used for research. You're going to complete a virtual lab that explores gene expression. And finally, you're going to collaborate to analyze how a specific gene mutation can alter an individual's phenotype. For this week and for all weeks going forward, you have some essential resources to help guide you through the week. The weekly agenda or pacing guide is at the bottom of this introduction page, and it lists all of the assignments as well as when they're due throughout the week. So you can reference that to make sure that you're on par with completing all the week's requirements. The weekly checklist is the last page of every module, and it also contains all of the assignments. But I will be filling that out at the end of every week or the beginning of the following week to let you know which assignments I've received, which I have not received, and which I'm having trouble opening or I'm unable to give you good feedback on. And finally, if you have any questions or concerns, you can feel free to email me at catherine.masick@tiponline.duke.edu. I'm happy to help you in any way that I can, and I wish you luck on your first week forward.